Booyaka! What's going on, Apollo Nation? Your boy Apollo from Down, Down, Up, Up. And I've got some new stuff, and I've missed you guys, so it's time to reward you a little bit with just some new things here on the channel. Not much, because I'm low-key, and you guys know that, but with respect to my boys, oh my gosh, a lot has paid off in the past couple of weeks for spending $0.00 swag bucks. It's a thing. If you don't know about it, shame on you. Although there's a lot of similar sites to it that get you free cash for Amazon. And like I said, it's paid off pretty darn well now. A beautiful Rey Mysterio mask that he wore at WrestleMania 35 didn't go so well for him that night, but it went pretty well for me because I love this mask. I think I might make this a staple of the channel, lads. You've seen enough of my gorgeous face. It's time to hold back just in case Hollywood starts calling. Anyway, as I botched that terribly, AJ gloves, I'll admit I don't remember him wearing these green ones. Can somebody clear this up for me who watches this and actually cares about the channel and who I care so much about you wonderful subscribers. If you wouldn't not mind just giving me a shout out because I don't remember the green. When did he wear the green gloves? Just let me know, because I'm kind of curious. Samoa Joe towel. It's about time I get some merch from this wonderful man, who I am quite the fan of, the current United States champion. Although that could change. But think about it. I win either way. I've got the champions merch. I've got the challengers merch. I am all set to go for some FUN, baby. But let's get a little bit more comfortable. AKA the towel and gloves going off. Love the gloves. Little tight, but they fit pretty well for a larger adult male hand. So, not complaining that much. But let's talk about the reason why I'm back on YouTube. I haven't seen you lads for more than a month now, I believe. I think the last time I would have seen you was when I gave my results and review video of WrestleMania this year. So, it's good to be back. I missed you guys. Love you, and so do these people, especially the one who has the WWE Championship right now. Mwah, gorgeous. But, shaking. Pay-per-view. What is the situation? Well, it's time for Money in the Bank. Wow, I'm not gonna lie. It feels extremely quick, not for pay-per-view, but for Money in the Bank. Why? Well, because it's normally in June or July. It's in May this year for some reason. I don't know why. Although, think about it, maybe I do know why. Are they planning to have a Money in the Bank cash-in at the Saudi Arabia show? I don't know. I'm just thinking long-term why they're doing it early for a change, because this makes no sense to me. Just like them renaming Backlash Stomping Ground. A Porqué? Which comes even better out of this mask. So, things have changed, but I'll say one thing, it does make wrestling more interesting, because the way they have everything set up, along with the few outside friends of WWE, it's going to be a few exciting weekends for a while, because this weekend we have Money in the Bank. The weekend after, it is the Defiant No Regrets Rumble. I am looking forward to that show, and the Rumble itself should be a blast. The week after that, aka the weekend, first weekend of June, NXT TakeOver 25 is what I believe they're calling it. I think I'm not fully caught up with NXT yet. I'm looking forward to doing that once I get this wonderful prediction video done. And then I believe, if I'm correct, the weekend after that is the Saudi Arabia show, Super Showdown. Again, except it's not in Australia. Then I think the weekend stop, unless Double or Nothing happens soon. I'll admit I am not a caught up, stay up to date AEW person. I know they just got the network deal with TNT. Congratulations. I'm really looking forward to starting to watch that. Because if WWE moves SmackDown back to Fridays, then that doesn't work for me watching it together with Raw. I normally hang out with my lads for WWE shows on Tuesday where we watch Raw and SmackDown. If AEW gets Tuesdays, then that means it's Raw and the AEW show, which sounds pretty nice to me, because the best show always follows Raw, and that stays the same when it comes to AEW. But I'm not going to take a big shot because I actually liked Raw better than SmackDown this week. I'm babbling. I missed you guys. If you're still here, I love you. my Pueblos, let's talk about Money in the Bank. Again, it's early, but they do have another significant lineup in terms of the pay-per-view card. It shouldn't be a sleeper show. No, it should not be. Along with the Money in the Bank ladder matches, we got pretty good championship matches on the way. AJ Styles, Seth Rollins should not disappoint unless a beast shows up looking for revenge, just like he ruined Hell in a Cell last year. Kevin Owens, Kofi Kingston should be a fun match. I'm hoping so. The result may disappoint some, but am I expecting it? Ooh. And then we got some low-key stuff. United States Championship obviously on the line again. Although this time we might get more of a screwy finish because of a certain son. Not too sure, but we'll think about it. Anyway, let's stop briefing and let's get into the full scoop. You guys know how I like to dive into everything personally. So, let's go, my Pueblos! Money in the Bank predictions. Now, we have 11 matches so far set. The reason I'm doing this early is because I have big plans of my own for Friday. I am a human, you're a human, we have our lives. So, looking to hopefully do only one video this time, and no huge changes come out that totally turn my predictions around, like I had to put up for WrestleMania for, I think, the first time in my channel history. I had to put a part 2 out to my predictions because they added more matches and changed a couple things up. Like the Revival versus Hawkins and Ryder, for example. That was a big reason I had to make the second video, which was obviously shorter than the first. So let's hope this is it. And I will see you wonderful people on Victoria Day Monday for my results and review. So, 11 matches. Let's start off with the supposed kickoff match, which I thought would be the Cruiserweight Championship, because 1, it normally is on the kickoff, and 2, it has, I don't want to call it a low-key setup, but compared to the matches they've had lately, this will be good, but I don't see it being one of the greatest of all time. But let's not talk about the Cruiserweights right this second, because as far as I know, they're not on the kickoff as of this moment. We have a throw-it-together tag team match for some reason that's taking place again. The Usos from Raw taking on SmackDown's tag team champions Daniel Bryan and Rowan. Non-title match. I don't know why this is really taking place, to be honest. I was thinking they would just throw a Lars Sullivan handicap match on, like I think everybody thought they were going to do. But no, not as far as I know. The only thing I like about this, it's good wrestling. These 4 know what they're doing in the ring, and I'm looking forward to seeing them kill it one more time. But I'm a bit of a gambler. I'm going to gamble more on this one. I'm going to pick the Usos. Bryan and Rowan beat them for the titles when they were vacant. Shane and his posse, including Bryan and Rowan, beat the Usos and Roman Reigns on SmackDown. So do we really make the Usos lose again? Or, if they do, maybe the Revival costs them the match. But I don't think WWE's that smart about kickoff things. I'm going to pick the Usos. I think it will be kind of an upset shock to see, like, oh, no, they got it. Woo, yeah, pay-per-view. All that stuff. I'm picking the Usos. Sorry, Daniel. Sorry, Rowan. But you guys are great as you are, and it's not the Usos you need to think about working with right now if the brand split is going to stay a thing for the next few months. So let's go. One more thing. I do hope they bring their new tag team titles soon, because obviously they're going to make eco-friendly tag team titles. Right? Right. Moving on. Let's talk about some more non-title shenanigans stuff that's going on. Roman Reigns and Elias. Very disappointed this match is happening for one reason only that has nothing to do on Roman. So good for you, Roman. Again, you're not in my hate book, and you really haven't been lately. Elias is not in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Why do they keep holding him back? What is the point of this? This could have just happened on a throwaway SmackDown, or a month from when Elias could have possibly been Mr. Money in the Bank and lose, because that's what Mr. Money in the Bank usually does. They lose to other superstars on pay-per-views until they cash in and become a little more important for a while. But no, Elias is just kept out, and what's going to happen? He's going to lose to Roman Reigns on Money in the Bank. I'm picking Roman. That's all the discussion I have. Why am I picking Roman? Because I don't see Shane McMahon losing to The Miz in the Steel Cage match. Let's segment into that. Miz, Shane, great WrestleMania match. Good job. Love the creative finish. Didn't think it was going to continue afterward, especially to another stake implications stipulation match. Steel cage, I'm looking forward to it. I know it's going to be fun. I know it's going to be shenanigan. Let's think about that for a sec. But it's not like they're going to let Miz beat Shane McMahon on pay-per-view. They're not. I'm sorry, but they're not. And if they do, great. Love the Miz, but I don't think he's going to win. So I'm picking Shane McMahon. Calming down. Because I believe I have just talked about the 3 matches on the show that have no Money in the Bank or championship opportunity. Let's move into the remaining 8. First, let's talk about what I was briefly discussing, Cruiserweight Championship match. Tony Nese, the god of Cruiserweight Wrestling, my friend, is defending his championship for the 2nd time on television, as far as I know, against Ariya Daivari. Daivari, making this comeback, has turned a lot of heads, including mine. If anybody was going to get this shot, I was thinking, oh, it's going to be Oney Lorcan. I mean, he beat Cedric Alexander. He sent him packing. He beat the god of 205 Live, the soul or the heart, whatever he was. I didn't care about the titles like that. I care about championship titles, not word titles much. But no, not how it went down. Daivari won a 4-way, and then he beat Oney Lorcan clean, as far as I know. And just this past week on 205 Live, after a delicious match against Ligero versus Tony Nese. Not just, you know what I'm trying to say. Tony won, but Daivari attacked. He got the upper hand. I don't see him winning the championship, though. I'm hoping it'll be a good match, and Tony Nese will retain a good step up for him. Or if you really think this is the time to just get Daivari in there, I know it's going to make Woods happy. It's going to make me happy. I'm a Daivari fan, so either way, I can't really lose on this. You guys should know how my channel works by now. I don't make smart predictions all the time. I make a lot of heart predictions that I just enjoy talking about, me wanting to see. Because that's why I'm here. I love talking to you guys. Let's express our opinions through social media. I'm not on Twitter because Twitter, terrible. But that's it for the Cruiserweight Championship. Now let's talk about the United States Touching the Towel Championship. Samoa Joe destroyed Rey Mysterio at Fastlane on SmackDown, and now he's facing him again at Money in the Bank after what he did to him at WrestleMania. Rey did beat Samoa Joe non-title match a few weeks ago on Raw. Good for him. Dominic is getting more involved in the storyline. Good for him, I think. I don't know what they're going to do with him yet. I'm going to make another gamble pick. I'm going to pick Rey just because why are we doing this again? Why are we doing this again? And when this is the one championship that Rey Mysterio hasn't won that he should have won by now. And how am I not going to pick him? Look at what I'm wearing, for goodness sake. I'm picking Rey Mysterio. Let's go. Moving on to, well, there's no Intercontinental Championship match. That's kind of a bummer. But Finn Balor's in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Great. Great. So I think I just discussed 5, so we're down to 6. I don't think I have missed anything minor. There's no Tag Team Championship match. No IC Championship. I just discussed. So let's talk about the Women's Championship setup, which I don't have a lot to say about because I don't see it being a big deal. Becky Lynch beat Ronda Rousey. She's not going to lose her championships to Lacey Evans or even Charlotte Flair. And believe it or not, Charlotte would be worse than Lacey in my opinion. At least Lacey's getting a chance. Good for her. She beat Natalya. She's trying to do things. I love her moonsault. She's trying to evolve her character a little bit more each week, and I'm not going to criticize her for that. We all know what character she's playing. We're supposed to hate her. Heel heat, ladies and gentlemen. Lacey, you're doing fine. Charlotte, I have really not much against you, just how you get booked now and then. And you beating Bayley on SmackDown a few weeks ago really ticked me off. Oh, that wasn't nice. It was supposed to be a nice, fresh start for Bayley after Sasha Banks cried and went home. No disrespect, Sasha, just a friendly shot. If you come back, wonderful. I hope you're doing okay. But I wasn't pleased with that at all. I think Bayley should have had this opportunity to make things more interesting, have a beautiful face-face match before we move into Becky versus Lacey. I do think they're going to do Charlotte-Becky first. Becky's going to win. Lacey will have her championship match second, come close to winning, but not quite. Becky Lynch keeps it. Maybe these matches, for some reason, get DQ or count-out shenanigans. Maybe only one of them. I don't know, but I don't see Becky losing either championship in that match. So I'm picking Becky to keep her championship. That's all I'm saying about that. Moving on from the man to the man. Let's talk about the Universal Championship match now. Yeah, little left key boy. That's what I'm going with right now. And, well, Seth Rollins, AJ Styles. A match that a lot of people have been waiting to see one-on-one in the WWE on TV, including me. But I meant it when I said Brock Lesnar might show up earlier, so I have to pick Seth to keep the title. And AJ holding another world championship, I'm not going to lie, his WWE title run really started to take its tear on me in the near end because you knew Samoa Joe wasn't going to take the title, and when Daniel did, it felt like a miracle. So I'm picking Seth to keep it. You're beautiful. You beat Brock. I hope you keep the title. I hope you can keep it from him at the Super Showdown, because now I'm worried if Brock is retired from UFC, that means WWE is just going to throw more money at him. So, have a ball. I don't know. Just remember, he doesn't have both world championships. But will he if the brand split ends and we have to deal with this nonsense again? Terrible. Anyway, Seth keeping the championship for now. But let's talk about the WWE Championship match. My hero, my main man, Kofi Kingston, could be all on his own against Kevin Owens at Money in the Bank. Owens, who they turned heel way too soon, if you ask me. Did not appreciate that, especially because Bryan was good to come back. They just didn't know right away. So, oh boy. Yeah, boy. Well, I have to pick Kofi. It's not really a matter of choice. I have to pick Kofi. Kofi Kingston is the man. He's beautiful. Mr. 24/7, Mr. Gotcho, as in Gotcho ass. He's going to keep his WWE Championship. Rock on. Hopefully. Kevin wins it. Well, that's really sad. But I love Kevin, and I know I will enjoy watching him be WWE Champion for a while. The thing is, it's Kofi Kingston. So that's really all I have to say. Moving on. I believe now it's time to talk about the Money in the Bank ladder matches. I believe I have gone through everything. 2 World Championship matches, 2 Women's Championship matches, U.S. Championship, Cruiserweight Championship, Tag Team match, Roman Elias, and the Steel Cage. I'm pretty sure that was 9, and I'm pretty sure I calculated all that together. If I said Tag Team Championship match, I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it's just a tag match, but I think that's 9. Money in the Bank ladder matches. Let's go. So, time to talk about the women's Money in the Bank ladder match first. It's a bit interesting because I only just heard about this a few minutes ago, but they pulled Alexa Bliss. Really? I swear I predicted this on my own like a week ago. No, you know what? She probably won't be in the Money in the Bank ladder match. If they're really holding her from TV this much, why are they just going to throw in her ladder match? And they did! They actually threw her out! But they have not announced a replacement as of yet, which could change, possibly, before this video even goes up, and I'm not aware of. It could be Nikki Cross. Great, I love Nikki Cross. I'm so glad she was on Raw this week and won a Fatal 4-Way match. Mwah! Beautiful. As far as the other participants go, let's think more about it. Raw, we have To Be Announced, which could be Nikki Cross. It could be somebody else. It could be Sasha Banks. You never know. It could be somebody big from NXT. You never know. Because if they put Alexa in and had intentions of taking her out, like they did, that means they should have a plan. If that plan is Nikki Cross, great. I love Nikki Cross, fine. But if it's not, then who is it? Who is it? We'll see. The other 3 from Raw are Dana Brooke, which is great. I still love that that's a thing. Good luck, Dana. Natalya, she's been in all of the women's Money in the Bank ladder matches, hoping to make it to 4. Good for you, Natty. And, oh, my brain is still getting used to all this stuff, isn't it? Naomi, one of Raw's newest female athletes, former SmackDown Women's Champion. Might have the best chance out of all the Raw athletes. We'll see. On the SmackDown side, though, we have Carmella, the winner of the Women's Battle Royal at WrestleMania this year. We have Ember Moon, who I thought should have won last year's. We have Bayley. Great. I love this opportunity for her. And Mandy Rose, who has squandered a lot of opportunity this year. But who are the favorites, Apollo? Who are the favorites? That's what you're asking me. Well, if you watch my channel and you've watched some of my Money in the Bank predictions or Royal Rumble predictions or even Elimination Chamber predictions, I kind of like to pick more than one sometimes, especially when it's brand split stuff. So I'm going to pick Best of Raw and Best of SmackDown, and let's see what happens at the pay-per-view. As far as Raw goes, I hate to say it, I don't see them giving in to Natalya or Naomi. Dana Brooke is actually the best chance that Raw has right now, but now there's a surprise spot, and Raw won it last year, so I don't even see Raw taking the briefcase. But if you want to ask who I think the best chance is from Raw, it's the surprise entrant. If it's Nikki Cross, then great. If it's not, then we'll see who. SmackDown is the brand I'm thinking is going to take it this year for the women and possibly the men, but we'll see. It really doesn't matter if the brand split is ending soon and if this stupid, but at the same time hilarious, what's it called? I actually forget what it's called. That new rule where superstars can just go to any show they want as long as there's like a limit that they've already broken. What's that called? I love that I've forgotten. I've forgotten it. So good. Something bad actually escaped my memory. I'm so pleased. Anyway, SmackDown. No, it's not going to be Carmella. She's already held the thing. And Bayley would be great. You can tell I'm thinking of this on the spot now. I like to do a lot of this on the spot because it feels more real when I watch it back and then put it on YouTube because I love you guys. Oh boy. It's not going to be Carmella. I don't think that. Mandy and Bayley actually have solid chance-ishes. I've already forgotten who the other... Oh, Ember Moon. Oof. Wow. Oh boy. It's tough on SmackDown. It's tough. But, you know what? I'm going to have to give it to the character they've put more investment in early in the year, and to really tick everybody off and keep the trend going of the female heel Money in the Bank winner. I'm actually going to pick Mandy Rose. She lost on SmackDown in pretty sad fashion when she got rolled up after Sonya possibly had the win in a tag match against Asuka and Kairi Sane. So Mandy Rose, who could be Miss Money in the Bank. We'll see what happens. I wouldn't be that surprised. But if Bayley or Ember win it, I am going to absolutely adore that. But we'll see. Now, we talked about the women's Money in the Bank. Let's talk about the men's. This is actually a new thing. I got this too. The old blue Money in the Bank briefcase. I really, really am pleased because this I wasn't expecting up front. It was a gamble thing I ordered on Amazon, and this came with it. Delicious. So, who do we got, sir? We got, on the Raw side, Ricochet. Cool. But he's not going to win because for some reason he came over to SmackDown and grabbed the briefcase and pulled it down. You don't win if you do that. So, out of here. Baron Corbin. He's wasted this exact briefcase already. Drew McIntyre, a man who's already deserved of winning the championship. He should have won the Rumble. I could go on forever, but I love Seth too much, so I won't. And it should have been Braun Strowman, but plans changed again because guess what? Sami Zayn, with the help of Drew and Baron, beat Corbin by pinfall in the Falls Count Anywhere match on Raw that had the stip on the line. Whoever won would advance to Money in the Bank. And Sami won, and Sami's in, and Corbin's out. Mwah! Love you, Sami. Go to hell. That's the best gimmick. So, Sami's in. SmackDown side, we have Andrade Cien Almas, Randy Orton, the Intercontinental Champion Finn Balor, and Ali. So who's the best of both brands? Well, let's go through it one more time. As I said, no, Ricochet ain't winning it. I can tell you that right now. Nope. Nope. But I find it funny how only one person has pulled the briefcase down from both the men and women's sides. Bliss is no longer in the match, but Ricochet is. So are they bluffing? I don't think so. So I'm not picking Ricochet. I'm not picking Corbin. That would piss people off way too much. So between Sammy and Drew, I have to pick Drew only because Braun will probably interfere in the match, attack everybody. It could include Drew, but they've had the opportunity to put a championship on Sami Zayn forever. And if he does win it, I hate to say it, if Sami Zayn wins Money in the Bank, he's probably going to lose when he cashes in because WWE don't like giving Sami Zayn good things. Yeah. Yeah, it hurts. I know. I'm there for you. I'm there for you, though. SmackDown side. Orton, no, we've seen him win a championship in 2017, and that did not work at all, except for the man who beat him for it, my friend and bay and spirit animal, Jinder Mahal. Ali, bit too soon, but it would be a surprise. Although I expect some good flips from him and Ricochet in that match. They should be the best of friends. Finn Balor would actually be great. Mr. Money in the Bank and a singles champion again would be so well deserving. Or Andrade Cien Almas. Ooh. So, who do you think? I am actually gonna take a middle road on this. I'm not picking Andrade because I see Andrade having a continuous feud with Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship. That is, if a SmackDown superstar even wins the Money in the Bank ladder match. So who am I picking? Well, to kind of just make me look like a hypocrite, I'm picking Finn Balor. I think it would be sweet if Finn Balor could actually get the briefcase this time with the Intercontinental title. That's how much I'd love to see this happen again. Andrade could try to fight him for either the title or the briefcase. And who knows? What they could do is they could have Andrade win the IC title, then do a winner-take-all match at SummerSlam or something. Something silly like that. Where, wow, if you really want to give the briefcase to Almas, there's your chance to do it again. Or Finn gets the title back and happiness. So much happiness, like Rob Van Dam and Shelton Benjamin in 2006. So I'm picking Finn Balor and Drew McIntyre for Raw and SmackDown Men's. I'm picking Mandy Rose and the surprise entrant to be announced from Raw for the Women's. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for putting up with my banter, and thank you for enjoying my new surprises. Sorry the face is no longer here, but the Pueblo. Am I right? Thank you once again, though. Really appreciate it, guys. I've missed you for more than a month now. Really looking forward to enjoying another pay-per-view. Seeing your comments and reactions to it will really make a difference in my day. I really love hearing what you guys think, and I cannot wait to see where this goes. Love you. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think is going to happen at Money in the Bank this Sunday. Give me a shout-out, and hopefully we will see if good prevails over bad. See you all Monday for my results and review. Enjoy your weekend. And keep it real. Booyaka!